Flyweight bout between Tyson Nam and Bruno Silva. Minus 180 for Bruno Silva, plus 180 for Tyson Nam. Over under 1.5 rounds, minus 165 for the over, plus 165 for the under. Who do you got in this one? This one's flyweight's a lot can happen in a flyweight fight. What do you think?
Dude, Tyson Nam coming off that monster knockout over Ode Osborne. That was crazy. He's kind of an unpredictable guy. It's like there's fights he looks like a world beater and he looks like his striking is some of the best out there. And there's other times, he loses to Matt Schnell via split decision. And Matt Schnell is kind of, he's a tough guy and finds a lot of submissions. But he's not going to go out there and just put it on you on the feet or anything.
Yeah.
Tyson Nam, though, I do like the power he holds on his side. I mean, if you look at Bruno Silva, he's got the 2 losses to Tygier and David Dvorak, who fought recently, who's not the most impressive fighter either. JP Bays and Victor Rodriguez are his 2 recent wins. So I just don't know. Man, Bruno Silva is so hard to throw money on, in my opinion. He just seems like one of those guys. You're not sure what you're going to get with him. With Nam, you at least know he's got that power in his back pocket, and he can find the chin of damn near anybody. I mean, Ode Osborne just got to win over an up-and-coming, pretty highly touted prospect in Charles Johnson, and Tyson Nam made it look like light work there. So, for the pick, I'm going to stick with Tyson Nam here. I'm going to hope he finds that big power shot and puts the lights out.
I'm going to disagree with you.
You like Bruno?
I like Bruno. I don't know if I like the price enough, but I like him to win this fight. I think Tyson Nam is knockout or bust, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that to Bruno Silva. And the guys he's knocked out, Ode Osborne, as you said, just got a good win, but is known to get finished. Zaruk Adashev, who has been knocked out a handful of times. Jerome Rivera. His losses, basically, he just looks for that knockout punch. I mean, he gets hit a lot. Look at the stats. He gets hit 5.66 strikes absorbed per minute. He only lands 3.68. He's got 100% takedown defense. But if you look at that stat a little bit more, he's only defended 4 takedowns. So he's going against strikers all the time. And can he find that knockout punch? Well, basically, he's done it in 3 of his 6 UFC fights. So he does it about 50% of the time. But in this one against Bruno Silva has some pretty solid stand-up. Not the best, but I think it's solid enough and it's safe enough to where he's not going to get clipped. And I think the best path to victory for him is to take him down. He averages 2.89 takedowns per 15 minutes, 60 or 31% accuracy. I think that's just where he's got to take it. And he's been training out of Fight Ready. So, those guys are going to have a good game plan. And Cejudo is going to be telling them to get him up against the cage and take him there. So I think that's the path he takes. And I think he's going to have success in it. I don't think Tyson Nam's going to be able to get those reads and land that shot. He is 39 years old as well, Tyson Nam. So you're the guy that loves to fade the older fighters. And I am going to do that in this spot. As a flyweight too, like the older flyweights, they can't really hang in there too much like the bigger boys. But I think Bruno Silva wins this one. I'm not crazy about the price, but he's just got more ways to win this fight. He can win by decision. By just not getting hit with that knockout punch, just outvolleying him. Matt Schnell outvolleyed him, basically. Yeah. Matt Schnell's nothing to write home about on the feet. In fact, very chinny. So he was able to outvolley him on the feet and get the win. Bruno Silva can take it to the ground. And he's got good power. Look at his wins in the UFC. 2 knockouts. His last 2 wins have been both knockouts. He looks great on the feet. And he'll mix in the takedowns as well. So, yeah, I like him here. I really do. Not crazy about the price, but we'll see how much I like it as the week goes on. And maybe we'll get there.